Oh my gosh, there it's shaking like crazy. Okay, got it. Hi friends, Doc South here. I was just thinking back. I saw something on TV today that kind of got my interest, and I thought I'd relay what I know of the situation. It was oh gosh, it was decades ago now when Sandy and I got married. Oh gosh, back. Whew, I guess it'd have to be somewhere in the around the mid '90s. Yeah, around 1995, something like that. It's been so long, honestly, I forget. No, I'll bet Sandy forgets too. But it was a long time ago. I think in March or February, so I think. And our honeymoon, though, I remember. Yeah, we went up to Niagara Falls. Oh, we were so excited about that. In fact, I remember our mechanic heard we were going to be driving through New York State in the winter, and he said, "Wait a minute." He says, "You got wires and stuff on your car need fixing for a wedding present. Let me get your spark plug wires going." And he gave us a new set of spark plug wires. Turned out to be a pretty nice gift. You get right down to it, for that old van of ours. And but we went up, and we got all the usual stuff that goes with a honeymoon, and we, and of course, Sandy saw the falls, and she saw that there was parks and there were museums, and well, forget all that honeymoon baloney. Let's go, let's go reconnoiter. Let's look around. And well, yeah, I guess so, baby. Come on, let's go. And we were on the, I think we stayed, I know we stayed on the Canadian side. I think either side is fine. And you got that falls. Oh my God, that really is impressive. If I assume you've been there, maybe not. If you haven't, make a point of going someday. Write it down on your bucket list. And I don't know which is worse, the falls or that rapid, that gorge you go through after you go over the falls. That's pretty intense too. That is one heck of a rapid, and I imagine in flooding times that thing must just really rip. Well, anyway, so we were walking around, and I don't know. They on the Canadian side, they've got a park. I imagine they do on the American side too. And we were kind of walking around that park, looking at the falls, and it, again, very. I remember noting to Sandy, I said, look at that. I always figured there would be like 5 or 6 feet of water going over the crest of that fall, but it's really not much. It's really moving out, and I don't think you'd want to try to wade across on the edge there. I think that'd be a very foolish idea. And we're looking at that, and then all of a sudden, Sandy turns around and says, "Hey, wait a minute, looky there. There's a real nice. Look at that park building." And we asked some guy. We said, "Hey, sir, that park building there, is that like a museum or something?" And I seem to remember the guy said, "No, but it's one heck of a restaurant, and it's not much money. You ought to go in there." I said, "Really?" He says, "Yeah, they serve lunch. You can overlook the falls. It's kind of cool." So of course, we had some money from the from the wedding itself. People slipping us a few bucks, and so up we went. And yeah, it was well, it was the off season. It was winter, and so we got right in, got ourselves a nice seat, look a pretty friendly waiter, and we're sitting there. Dining on things like onion soup with the little toast and the cheese and stuff. Yeah, melted cheese, and just looking at the falls. It was kind of neat. And so anyway, so I'm sipping, eating my onion soup there, and I don't know. I had some really nice thing coming. I forget. Might have even been filet mignon. Or a cheesesteak, but same thing. And but all of a sudden I look out onto we could see up the Niagara River towards, what would that be? Lake Erie, right? Lake Erie? Yeah, I think. Yeah, Lake Erie. A lake on, would it be Ontario? Oh, I should have looked. I don't know. But I know we were looking up, and I think it was Lake Erie. And I think it is Lake Ontario that spills into after it goes, everything goes over the falls. I think goes to, as the Great Lakes continue over north of New York State. Okay, so anyway, so I'm looking, and all of a sudden I go, oh my gosh, Sandy, look. Oh my heavens, there's a barge in the Niagara River. It's about a half mile from the falls. And Sandy, she turns to look. She says, God, you're right. Oh my God, it's a barge. Oh my God, heaven knows what it's loaded with, but it's in the river. I think it's stuck on a rock, but it's going to go over if it breaks loose. Oh my God. And I called the waiter over. I said, sir, yeah. He says, oh, the barge? I said, yeah, barge. It's a river over there. Yeah, yeah. No, he says, sir, it's all right. He says, it's really all right. That's been there since about 1918. I said, it has? He says, yeah, it's been there forever. Since long before I was born. He says, and probably you too. He says, no, that's been stuck. It's stuck on some rocks, and no matter what, it just seems to stay there. It's not going over anytime soon. He says, really, you enjoy your meal. Do you want more soup? I said, yeah, I think I do. Oh my God, that was a shock. And he says, well, yeah, that's. He says, honestly, it's already happened to me 4 times today. People thinking that thing's going over, but really, rest assured, it's fine. So, well, okay. Looking. And, they brought my cheesesteak or whatever the heck it was we ordered. Sandy had some fish, I think, and shellfish or something. And we said, God, can you imagine if that thing, broke loose and over it went? That would be a crowd pleaser, so long as everybody was out of the way. He says, well, I guess. And but in fact, I think we got to thinking. Boy, what a great place for a daredevil lunch. You send a crew out there and you fix the barge up, and you're out there on the Niagara River eating what could be your last meal. If the darn thing popped loose while you're having a dessert course, it's it's an abandoned ship, and that's not a good spot to abandon ship. I guess for the brave of heart, that might not be a bad. Be nice to say you ate there. Of course, if it ever, if everybody got to dancing, if they had a DJ and stuff out on the thing, I guess something could happen. And next thing you know, there you go. Everybody singing "Nearer, My God, to Thee." But all in all, it was impressive. I guess they unloaded all the stuff that was on it. Somehow they managed to get out there, maybe on low water. I guess there's times when the falls ain't falling, right? So they probably run out then and take care of whatever they had to. But I hear today, this being what, November 4th, 2019, evidently the thing moved about 100 feet. Boy, a lot of people choking down their onion soup there. Whoa, it's moving. No, sir, it's always, no, look. Oh, and there's the thing going, oh my gosh. No, it didn't go over. I guess it got itself stuck somewhere else. It's evidently a pretty heavy barge. And there you go. Made of metal, from what I hear. It looked like wood to me. Sandy and I were debating that earlier today. But no, they say it's made of metal, maybe a little wood. And but my gosh, that would really be, as long as no one got hurt, that would be a very impressive thing to see. And I don't know, maybe a picnic lunch with life preservers on. It might not be or some kind of rope tied to a tree that you get yourself, so you didn't have to go over the edge. I think it'd be a very interesting restaurant. In any case, I don't know, what would you call it? Over the top? I don't know, but it's anyway. I thought it was pretty interesting. They said, yeah, I thought it only moved an inch or two, but I heard on the news it was about 100 feet. Gosh, interesting place, Niagara Falls. It is really. It's pretty cool. If you haven't been there, don't wait till you get married. Go on up there and take a look. It's really really something. Good place to pop the question. They got chapels all over the place. You'll be married before you know it. Yeah. So anyway, good spot. And lots to see and do. Oh, God, yes. And I thought the Canadians were very nice. They were wonderful people, I thought. So, Sandy, too. Anyway, that's enough, friends. I just thought I'd say bon appetit. And there you go. I'll see you later. Doc South signing off. Bye now.